What's up, fellow YouTubers? So when I was hanging out with my buddy Phil earlier, he showed me this recipe, and when I do cooking videos, I like to have at least one or two recipes planned out ahead of time. That way, you know what I'm saying. But I mean, there's several recipes I could do with this. It's just a matter of getting the ingredients. But I am pleased to report YouTube that the wands are selling out rather quick. I greatly appreciate that. Like, this should be gone pretty quickly. Kind of hard to argue with those kinds of results. I had 12 left, like 3 days ago. And now there's looks like 7 left. These wands are going to be sold in the next 2 days. I can guarantee that. Well, according to Etsy, there's like 8 active listings, which means 4 of them have already sold, but that's still pretty awesome. So check this out, YouTube. Did you know that there is a state here in the United States, I forget which one, but convicted pedophiles are not allowed to leave jail unless they get castrated? Like, not like physically cut off, but like mentally speaking, they lose they lose the ability to get boners and shit, basically. And I'm all for it. I think it needs to be a law in every state. High-risk sex offenders and convicted pedophiles are not allowed to leave prison until they're castrated. Ooh, wee. I support that 100%. When you got girls that are way too young for you, flirting with you, it's irritating, but you gotta be patient, it's just one of those things. You can't help the fact that you're attractive. That's just how it is. My eyesight is fucking horrible. Even with my glasses on, if I close my left eye, my right eye becomes extremely blurry. I've had these glasses for well over 5 years, so I've been due for a new pair for a hot minute. As it turns out, I'll be going to get eye surgery sometime this summer. I'm not sure when, but it's what the eye doctor recommended. Like, the cataracts are so bad that in my right eye, I'm practically blind, almost blind in my right eye. Even with my glasses on, my right eye is extremely blurry. So my left eye sees a lot better. It's doing most of the work right now. Oh, it gets worse when my glasses get dirty. And this thing about wearing glasses is sometimes you don't realize how dirty they are until you take them off and you're like, ew. No wonder I'm getting a fucking headache. Finally, if you have a crush on a friend or you think she's attractive, nothing wrong with that. I have a couple of female friends that are very attractive, but they're not interested and or they're taken. You know, nothing wrong with that. It's perfectly natural to think your female friends are attractive. That's the rule of nature. However, if they've made it very clear they're not interested, then don't pursue it. Respectfully back down. And just appreciate the fact they want to be your friend. There's just this negative culture that surrounds men in our society. Oh, you got friend zoned. That's the wrong attitude to have. Now, if you're trying to impress a chick and you're bringing over some alcohol, you want to make her a drink that she might like. Well, you take a champagne glass, rim it with some chocolate, and then freeze the chocolate to the glass. Then you take the champagne glass with the chocolate frozen to the rim, fill it with crushed ice, sliced strawberry, sugar coated strawberry slices, add a chocolate covered cherry, and you mix it with some pink champagne and some tequila rose. Even if you can't get the chocolate covered cherries, if you get bottle of tequila rose and a bottle of pink champagne, and you add crushed ice and strawberry sugar coated slices, you know, it just shows a little bit of class, you know. She's not going to expect that because you're like, wait a minute, what? No, that's just the thing of it. If you're comfortable with each other, you've dated this chick for a couple dates, she likes you, you have a relationship going, you pull some stuff like that out, she's not going to expect it. Like, pink champagne and tequila rose, what's this? I call it a Cobra Angel. It's a drink combination for my female fans. Yeah. It shows you're spontaneous and romantic, and chicks dig that shit. You know. Society automatically expects men to be the tougher sex. This is why they tell men it's not okay to hit women. This is why they tell men toughen up, be the bigger man, quit crying, you pansy. And I hate it. There are some bad bitches out there, let me tell you. But society automatically expects men to be the tougher sex, and I fucking hate it. Do you ever see a UFC fight with a dude fighting a chick? No, you don't. It's usually a chick versus a chick or a dude versus a dude. That's something I've never understood, YouTube. If boys are being taught to respect women, boys are being taught to never hit women, women are being taught that all men are just pigs. Yeah, I don't know about that. And that's, my point exactly, YouTube. If boys are being raised to respect women, then why can't women be raised to respect boys? Now, Target in Australia featured a shirt that said, "Girls are smarter." The shirt implied that girls are smarter than boys. When a boy complained about it, saying how sexist the shirt was, Target responded to the customer by saying the shirt is meant to empower women and it's part of their youth exclusive series, therefore they're not taking it down. Now what if Target or Walmart had a shirt that said boys are stronger than girls? I guarantee you every woman on the planet would be triggered by that shirt. There would be angry tweets, angry Facebook posts. Women everywhere would demand that shirt be removed. Now imagine for 1 second Target and Walmart decide to tell all these pissed off women, "Oh, this shirt's part of our junior youth series. It's meant to encourage boys to be strong and independent. We're not going to remove it from our clothing line." Oh, trust and believe Target and Walmart would have their asses sued so quickly. Target and Walmart would be sued so quickly. And eventually the shirt would get removed. This is why I have a lot of respect for women. They throw a fit, they get what they want. Men throw a fit, we get told, shut the fuck up, buttercup. And that's just how it is. No, whether or not men are the tougher sex, it doesn't matter. YouTube, it doesn't matter. That's not my point. Now, my point being is if men face sexist treatments, we get told to just deal with it. That's just how it is. Accept it. If women face sexist treatment, they fight for gender equality and they get what they want. So, my point being is if women know how it feels to be treated in a sexist manner, why do it to a dude who hasn't done a single thing to deserve it? Two wrongs do not make a right. I need to grab some water. Oh no, another double standards video. Here's the kicker about sexist treatment. It happens to both genders. This negative stereotype, this negative, oh so negative stereotype. Sexist treatment only happens to women. Men are just assholes. That negative stereotype, like that's been said against men and women, has created this toxic culture that we live in today, where good guys aren't even given a fair chance because all the other guys that are assholes pretty much ruin it for them. And the same can be said for women out there who are decent, but you get these slutty gold digging broads that take you for all you're worth. They use you for nothing but dick and money. You know, that's the kind of attitude that gives women a bad name. So, women, once again, you kind of understand how this whole scenario works. No, attraction to a gender, it's a natural thing. You know, which is why I've said this before. If you have a female friend and you think she's attractive, but you don't go beyond that, there's nothing wrong with that. If your female friend's hot, it is what it is, dude. Like, it's one thing to have a natural desire for female companionship. It's something complete opposite if the female form has been overly sexualized. And unfortunately, in our society, the female form has been overly sexualized. The fact that women cannot bare their breasts without it being taken as sexual, I disagree with that. That's kind of fucked. You know, you have a tasteful art piece of a naked chick and it shows her boobs, and her crotch. It's a full frontal nude, but it's tastefully done. Maybe it's done in black and white, and the pose is dramatic, and maybe the art piece is trying to convey a message. But people aren't going to see the message. They're only going to see the fact that, oh my god, there's a naked chick in this art piece. That's controversial and shocking. For a society that claims to be PC, why is the female form still overly sexualized? This is precisely why I prefer a cam site over a porn site, because at least she's working for her money, not being degraded. You know. And every now and then there's nothing wrong with that, because, you're single, you haven't had none. Judge not, lest you be judged. I just uploaded a vocal cover video to YouTube with some sick guitar playing. I look at its views as it makes its rounds. Which was pleasant to say the least. I had to remake it several times. I wanted to get it just right. And I finally got the perfect take on it. But yeah, when I'm making my cooking videos, sometimes it helps to plan them out before I do them. That way, I get a general idea of what I'm trying to do. Now, with my eyes being fucked up the way they are, my gaze is gonna get misinterpreted all the fucking time. I imagine it'll get a lot better once I've had my eye surgery. Yeah. I hope it gets better. Anyways, tubes, thanks for watching the rant video. I'll catch you later.